I was in Franklin, Tennessee at a mastermind, and me and my one guy were left. We walked down to a coffee shop in Franklin, and we were sitting there, and he was like, man, I know I could have a membership. I just know I'd love to have 1,000 people paying me 30, 40, 50 bucks a month, man. It would create some cool things. And we drew up this big complex. You talk about not simple plan. It was like notebooks. I'm like, I'm standing up showing shadow puppets. I mean, it's just everything. And then he's like, I can't do this. I'm like, yeah, you're right. So I threw it away. And I got one of those little square coaster napkins. And I drew on it. I said, let's create a membership that fits on this. And let's see what happens. So he created this membership for writers. And all it is writing times. And like, it's a co-work session. And he shows up and he's got a giant hourglass and he flips it over and he just sits there and writes his blog post with them.
Genius.
It's because that was the one thing the people told him they needed. I can't get my numbers in. I can't get my word count in. I need accountability. I just wish I had a place to go write with other writers.
So
and he sold 600 in the first week or month or something like that. Right.
Oh, and what is he charging?
I think it's like $49 a month now or $39 a month. This went up a little bit, but it's just free money to go hire people and do stuff with. Right. And people wanted this accountability. But here's the most genius thing that he did. So I always tell him, I'm going to take credit forever for that napkin, but I'll give you credit for everything else. Right. and he said, so he was showing me his new sales page for this thing. It's Joe Nicoletti at Learn Scrivener. It's unchainedwriter.com if anybody wants to go look at this fat hack. So you go there. Somehow he got a developer to put the timer on his sales page to the next call, and they do them 3 days a week.
Oh,
so now he always has less than 48 hours scarcity to the next thing, no matter what. And he's just growing this membership. It's become like the core part of his business now because it's just free money. They're just showing up.
So genius. Here's what I want to say about that. This is for anyone listening. Like, I have so many people that come to me and they're like, I want to make millions of dollars too. I think I'll sell t-shirts. I think I'll sell this item. And I'm like, you want to sell air. That is what you want to do. And your friend is selling literally air. It's genius.
But that air is literally the oxygen to these people because
exactly. That's what I'm saying. Air to people that need to breathe. Yes.
Yes. And they need it. And like, do you know how many books have been written from that group now that are out there changing the ripple from that pebble in that pond is like absolutely insane. And like, it's so inspiring. Like we're working on getting that in ours because our people are all the same too. Like, I don't have time. I'm lonely. Like, well, let's all show up and do a co-work session and you can write your blog post. You can build your membership area. That could fit in any membership site that anybody ever created. You just have to figure out exactly how to present it.
I love this. It's such an elegant, valuable idea.
And nobody sees each other. There's a chat box, right? It's not like a Zoom call. Right. So we're here together and we're my giant hourglass and it's all good. It's amazing. Yeah. It's amazing.